Because that is what love is in the end. I would lay down my life for you, and that is, Jesus said that. So, I mean, it really does speak of what real love looks like and what you genuinely feel like about your spouse or your children or whatever. If it came right down to it, it's a no-brainer.
Hey everybody, I'm Chris.
I'm Brett.
And this is another NF reaction video. We're going through his new album, Hope. And so this one, what's fun about being pastors is that people in our congregation have been watching this. And so they are excited about it.
I know. I had one lady say, I pretty much identify with you, meaning me, because I kind of sit there and think because she didn't really know what's going on, and you're over there dancing and stuff, and she enjoyed that because that's her son in your mind. Okay, so that's how we represent.
So this is Bullet. So people in the comments have recommended this one, and Dave, who serves in our kids and student ministry, has said you'll like this one. I don't know if you or me, but I hope I like it.
Yeah,
because I'm ready for some more rap. Because we've a lot of the ones we've listened to have been more acoustic, and they've been great. I really liked them.
I think it's God's way of easing me in, because the rap thing, I don't know where I am on it, but I like having the acoustic and some of that stuff. And shout out to Dave. And he's part of the crew that is a part of our Next Gen ministry.
Yes.
And keep in mind that we have a One Life Next Gen channel that you ought to go check out too.
Because I have a podcast.
Talks more in depth about this kind of stuff.
We talk about more stuff.
None of the shallow stuff like we have on this channel. All right, let's go.
All right. Bullet NF. Here we go.
That's creative. I'll give him that. It is.
It's crazy.
Look, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. You ever need me for any reason, let me know. I got your back, I would die and kill for you. Don't question that, you know it's true, don't pretend you don't. Beautiful is what you are, I know you doubt it daily. Words will never be enough to describe the way we both connected when you had our baby. I'm proud of you, I can't believe it still fascinates me. Watching us grow, seems like yesterday we met. Life is flying by, makes me emotional just talking about it. Got a lot of memories, things I could never forget you gave me. Life when I was on empty and I was going crazy. Still by my side, it's only right that I return the favor. You changed my life and gave me love when I had none to offer. Gave me hope when I was hopeless, ain't no second thoughts. If it came down to me or you, I swear to God that I would take a...
Take some. I don't know what he's gonna take, but I'm guessing this is his wife. Like he's singing.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah. No,
that'd be good.
Maybe. But no, because I think a lot of his journey through this has been her helping him kind of see the good in things, and so I think this is a cool thing. He's
so that really is a part of their story. I mean, their story more like that. He was kind of going along, obviously struggling with a lot of his past and those things, but she brought in a whole new perspective, and he allowed. I like that he said, you brought me love when I had none to offer, so I wasn't offering you much, but I gave, which is pretty profound. So we need to see her at some point. That'd be kind of cool.
Gave me
obviously
hope.
a classy lady, and
Hope when I was
gave me hope when I was hopeless. Yeah, that was
this whole album.
Yeah, it's exciting to know he has that kind of relationship.
Yeah. But I mean, so far it's a pretty simple beat.
It is.
I like that.
I did like the sound effects, the way they kind of created that. I had not heard that done before.
So I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
Favor, you changed my life and gave me love when I had none to offer. Gave me hope when I was hopeless, ain't no second thoughts. If it came down to me or you, I swear to God that I would take a bullet, give my life in a second if it came down to it. Sacrifice anything to see the light in your eyes, I swear I'd do it. When you're down and you feel low, when your world starts to crumble, when you think that there's no hope, I got you. Yeah, both got.
Oh, I love that chorus. That was really a lot of profound lines in there, and that because that is what love is in the end. I would lay down my life for you, and that is, Jesus said that. So I mean, it really does speak of what real love looks like and what you genuinely feel like about your spouse or your children or whatever. If it came right down to it, it's a no-brainer. If I had to lay down my life, if that's what's going to help you live, then I would do that. No problem. No questions asked.
And then I like that last part. He said, when you think that there's no hope, I got you. It's like he's able to give back now.
Yeah, that's got to feel good for her, especially.
Yeah. Finally, taking 5 albums.
Carrying you
got there.
That's right.
No, but it's cool that he's now able, now that he's kind of on the other side of this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Dark
he
side,
has something to offer, and
he
can kind of put place into life, which is hopefully how it always works.
Yeah. Are you consuming or contributing?
Aha, there's a line for you.
Check out our podcast.
I got you. got trauma. Sometimes I see it work against us. Other times I see it bring us close and connect us. A scar on your stomach, that's not a flaw, that's perfection. Your whole body, your work of art.
Yeah, I was to say it. That was cool of him to say that.
Because I guess she had a C-section.
Yeah.
That's what it sounds
like. It's not a flaw. That's perfection. That was a cool line. I mean, yeah, he
got those words.
That's right.
That's
he does.
As they say in the rap industry, that's a
Which
bar.
I would have thought to say that to my wife at one point. That's just a cool line. It was awesome.
Your whole body, your work of art. Don't you let that mess with your mental. I know your birth plan didn't pan out like you wanted, but look what we got from it. Scared to death.
Okay, so I did. So I don't know if he posted it or his wife, but like posted their birth plan, and she had like a huge thing of like when she was pregnant, like she wanted a very natural birth and all this stuff. I think they were gonna do it at home. I don't remember, but I remember that like it was a really big deal. Yeah, and so when it didn't go the way they planned, I don't know the whole story, but yeah, but it was a very big deal for them because they were trying to like do this very natural childbirth type thing.
And I've seen people have been in that boat before, and that's the thing about childbirth. I mean, you know this. It's just you have all these idealistic images, and you can go through. He was going to say next scared to death, and just all the ups and downs. And I appreciate that he's pointing that out and speaking into that.
Yeah.
Look what we got from it. Scared to death. I can't imagine how you feel trying to handle all this pressure you're under. Watching you suffer, sick to your stomach, unprepared. I ain't the best husband at times. My lack of encouragement hovers over us both. Still you love me, it's mind blowing. The selflessness you show me on a day-to-day basis is humbling. You picked me up when I was weak and felt like I had nothing left. Believed in me and still had faith when no one else did. I wouldn't have a second thought if it came down to it. I swear to God, I would take her. Yeah, I would take her.
I bet he's gonna say bullet now. But yeah, but
I'm gonna go.
This idea of marriage, this give and take, like that's what, like that's how God designed marriage. It's supposed to be a, like, cause somebody said, oh, you give like 50-50 or whatever, but then I heard somebody else say, no, you give 100 and 100. Like you have to give. You're giving all yourself. I think that's why the Bible pictures our relationship with Christ like a marriage a lot of times, because it's that intimate thing, but it's like we are giving of ourselves to God, and He gives back to us. Like it's that picture of what marriage is, and we honestly we can't give that much, but like we have to surrender our lives to Him.
And it starts with the covenant. That's the whole idea. And the covenant and the promises that you make. And I always remind couples of this: the promises that you make are for richer, for poorer, for better, for worse. And that's exactly what he's talking about, because when you start off, you're dating and you pretty much are on the better side, but you go through things like this. Couples go through all kinds of things, but that's why you're supposed to covenant and lock in so you can be there for one another, because you don't know, okay, they wanted to have a natural birth. Well, it didn't work at all, and it was a huge disappointment and all that. Well, that's how life goes, but you're supposed to have one thing in common, which is always going to be, hey, we promised one another, we're going to be there, and we're going to be there for each other. So it's a kind of cool affirmation of what marriage really is. I really like that.
Yeah. I would take her. Yeah, I would take her. I would take a bullet, give my life in a second if it came down to it. Sacrifice anything to see the light in your eyes. I swear I'd do it. When you're down and you feel low, when your world starts to crumble, when you think that there's no hope, I got you. When the days feel long and the nights get lonely,
I like that break.
When your sky goes dark and the rain starts pouring, yeah. When the walls cave in and you need somebody, I got you. I would take a bullet, give my life in a second if it came down to it. Sacrifice anything to see the light in your eyes. I swear I'll do it. When you're down and you feel low, when your world starts to crumble, when you think that there's no hope, I got you.
I like that he's singing a lot more. I do too. On this album, because he's got a great voice, but I like that kind of the rap with the singing over it. It was kind of interesting.
I like too. I mean, I know he's kind of known for being Christian and or at least giving positive message. But I do like the fact that he doesn't do it in kind of a lame way or a superficial way. Because he's kind of talking from the difficult parts of life, but then puts that on top of it instead of it being the other way around. Like we're always supposed to be all happy and all that.
In real music, that's what.
Real music. They go. I'm a believer in that part, and I'm still trying to onboard with all the musical stuff. I mean,
I know.
But, I'm trying to get there. But I do respect that a lot. That he's saying some very cool things. And again, the affirmation of marriage. And where else do you hear that in culture? Not very much. There's not a lot of celebration of marriage going on. But that's a deep and cool way to see that. It makes it look like it's mature and good and rich, as opposed to just kind of a kind
I love you, babe, or whatever.
Yeah. And marriage is kind of the stereotype that it doesn't work or whatever. That's showing a lot of good depth in his thinking.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the end.
Yes, that's the end. There you go. That's the end. But there goes that one. I like that. It's kind of cool.
I will. I like it as well. It's very creative and interesting. But I would just use that as a way of, even if you're struggling in your marriage or sometimes you want to refuel it, listen to that song. It's a great way to give fuel to your.
Thanks for listening. We'll keep reacting to the new album as long as you guys.
That's right, because he's staying on. He has not listened.
I haven't. And it's driving me crazy.
That was the first time. Got to build the whole thing. Thanks.
All right. See you next time.